Hey everybody, Luke back here for Cord Cutters News, not from the tech lab, but from a hotel room in New York City. Roku has invited us out for a big event to announce some new devices, software changes, and more here. We're going to be breaking it all down, but full disclaimer, Roku invited us to this event and helped make arrangements to make it possible. So special thank you to Roku for that. They don't get to see this video or our news stories before they go live, but we do thank them for inviting us to the press event. So a few things here. If you're new here, you can always find a link to what we talked about in the show notes and in the first pinned comment with more details. And I'm going to do a little intro here, and then I'm going to take you to the actual show floor at the event where we're going to see some of the devices and talk to some of the people there. But Roku's announcing 2 new streaming players, really 3, but we'll get to the third in a minute. There's a Roku Streaming Stick and a Roku Streaming Stick Plus on the market now. They advertise these are 30% smaller than any of the other streaming players in stick format, at least, on the market, which is really great for 2 reasons. One, I'm traveling. I bring a Roku with me. A lot of people do that when they travel now. A smaller one is helpful. But also, increasingly, as people get TVs mounted on walls, they don't want a big streaming player sitting on the ground or running cables to it. They want it hidden behind the TV. So I think sticks are one of the most popular streaming players sold right now. They're also some of the cheapest. But with this, Roku's announced that these will be more powerful, upgraded. In a few minutes, I'm going to jump to the actual event. I'm pre-recording this part, and we'll see them, and I'll give you a little bit more detail about them. But they're also announcing a new projector. Now, Roku has sold projectors, but they were just a standard projector with like a built-in slot for a Roku stick. Now, instead, they're actually building a Roku software and OS into a projector, so it's one device, no longer just a stick plugged into an HDMI port on a projector. They've been selling those for a very long time. But they're really leaning into projectors as projectors are becoming more and more popular. Now, they say that that projector prototype reference design is going to be available to other hardware manufacturers. Be interesting to see who picks that up and actually starts making projectors for that. They're also making some content discovery updates. So you see those like recommended rows at the top. One example that they're going to be doing, they said, will be adding a section for trailers for upcoming movies in theaters. So right from your Roku home screen, you'll be able to see trailers for upcoming movies with, I'm sure, with ads and other things on them for them to get revenue. So those are the big announcements in the United States, but for our Canadian viewers, Mexican viewers, people around the world, some good news. These streaming players are coming to more countries. These changes are going to be, or these new streaming players are going to be coming to Canada, Mexico, along with the United Kingdom, Central and South America, and Brazil. Now, also some of the content discovery, like the Sports Zone, will be rolling out to these other countries that don't have them yet with those changes. No dates on when those will be coming to the other countries. Those are the big news things. Let's jump now to the Roku event. I'm going to head over there and record the next section, give you a look at some of these. Now, full disclaimer, this is just a look at them. We'll have full reviews coming soon for these new products right here on our YouTube channel and at cordcuttersnews.com. But not today. I'm just getting my first look at them today. We'll give you a full review after we get time to test them. But let's go take a look at the device, take a look at everything Roku announced at this event. Well, I just exited the Roku's press event, and we're going to do some B-roll here because I just walked around. It's very crowded here at the Roku event, but we got our first look at the new Roku stick and 4K and HD. Now, a few things with this. These do replace the Roku Express line, basically taking the Express and shrinking it down to a stick format. With that, though, the Roku Stick 4K that's currently on the market is remaining. These are cheaper, though. It's a $10 price cut for their sticks on the 4K version, down to $39.99 if you want that, or you can get the HD version for $29.99, a very aggressive price point in a very small form. One of the big selling points here is the fact that it does run off the power supply on your TV. You do not need a wall plug for this. You can get power for your TV to power these devices. No cords dangling from the TV, all neatly hidden behind your TV, allowing you to really get that wall-mounted TV with everything nicely hidden behind it. Overall, very nice. A few other big announcements here is new Roku Smart TV upgrades, new improved mini LEDs, improved auto detection for picture mode. That allows your TV to detect what you're watching, whether it be sports, movies, television, and the like, and then perfectly line it up to whatever settings should be best. Roku said the vast majority of the people never mess with picture settings. This new, more powerful automated mode allows them to get the best picture mode for whatever they're watching. So if you're watching sports, it will enable a mode best for sports. If you're watching a movie or playing video games, it will automatically switch to a mode meant for that kind of experience with this. And with the new mini LEDs, it really does allow it for better experience with that, allowing it to better run smoother and have better picture quality. Overall, very impressed. We are getting review units. We'll have a review in the future. This is just kind of a first look at them. The big selling point here, I think, is the improved voice remotes in it. So even the HD version has a better voice remote compared to the older Express model with it. If you're thinking of getting these will go on sale soon in the United States. Also roll out across the international markets like Mexico, Brazil, United Kingdom, Canada, Central and South America, and more will be getting these new devices like we talked about earlier. There is a new improved Roku Select and Pro TVs. These seem to be a minor upgrade. They didn't spend a whole lot of time talking about what's new with that in this. They really focus on the streaming sticks. Also a new Roku projector. We'll show that here. Now this is just a reference design. They're trying to partner with some of their creators or their TV manufacturers to make them. Roku did say that over the next year through their partners across the world, not just in the United States, they'll be releasing over 100 new Roku televisions this year, giving them a better lineup of Roku TVs to compete in an ever-growing market of smart televisions. Let's kind of zoom around the place here, take a look at everything, but that's the quick highlights and your first look at what's new at Roku in 2025.